So, kind of got a disappointing update today. But first, let me rewind back to November when I got to meet Ryan O'Neill for the first time, otherwise known as Steel Spectrum on SS Coasters. So Ryan O'Neill was a mastermind behind the original K'NEX Ferris wheel lift hill. He was a cool guy, but that inspired me to make sure my roller coaster, not just that, but the whole Star Wars roller coaster operated at a much more consistent and reliable level. This was not working consistently or reliably. I'd address a certain issue, and then 2 days later, the issue would pop back up again. I don't know, these are K'NEXes, they like to change on you. So basically, all my problems on this wheel boil down to one issue, which is track alignment. Basically, the carriage track not being able to align with the track coming into and out of the Ferris wheel lift. One of the tracks has to align perfectly up here at the same time as the opposite track aligns perfectly down here. Now I could get it so it would always line up top or always line at the bottom, but then something in the structure would mess it up so one or the other wouldn't align. And then the second, I guess, sub issue was the sensors. Sometimes the sensors would miss and it would or not sense at the right time, and it would go a little bit past. So what ended up happening is I figured around 1 in 4 runs of the coaster most likely would not make it, and I'd have to reset or something, which is not something I want to have to deal with when I have a launch and a lift hill and other things I need to worry about. I required 3 things. First, I needed to get a train from down here to up here. Second, I needed to have a carriage where I could put a character in. So obviously Obi-Wan Kenobi goes on one, Darth Maul goes on the other. Third, I needed it to be able to exit out backwards at the top. So obviously the Ferris wheel lift was one way to get that to work. But then another way popped into my mind, and no, I'm not canceling the ride, but yes, I am canceling the Ferris wheel lift and moving to something a little different. And that is an elevator lift hill. If you've seen Cobra's Curse of Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, you know what kind of elevator lift hill I'm building. I've already started working on it, and that alignment issue doesn't seem to be a factor for this one so far.